All right, on to our next reading today. Let's dive in and see. Okay. Gemini. Let's dive into your reading. Are you unsure about something? Is that the vibe? Let's go ahead and start out with some Lenormand for Gemini. People and placements from the highest teams of love and light. Gemini, what are their most valuable messages from their highest teams? House, you could be thinking about family matters. Snake. Vile is the serpent who lulls with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment she turns on the charm. This poised opponent brings you harm. Taurus? Could be a Taurus. Or, I don't know, maybe not. Fish and Cavalier. Fish. Interesting. Bertrand. Bertrand brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife all is gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day. Begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. We have sweet child and gentleman. When a sweet child smiles your way, innocent brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all you do. This principal card shows a man tried and true, held high in regard. He tells fortunes few, and upon your behest, if the cards read well, the worse than the best, the cards foretell. Flowers, wow. Happiness anew from the flowers sent. The outlook for you means encouragement. I think Libra got this. You could be dealing with them. Days will be filled with pleasures come true. Fate is willed the best unto you. Okay, any last messages for Gemini? Angel Michael in the highest timeline from their ancestors. Thank you. Letter, interesting. This surprise letter from a place remote brings good news from a friend who wrote. If the words portend a stormy sky, sadness much intensifies. I feel like you're avoiding somebody that was like, maybe there was something that was stealing your time or energy that wasn't worth the investment with mice in the reverse here. We have lilies. I think this could have been something that was very like illusory or something like that in the past. Anchor, okay. Just heard like a big crash bang. They're doing like a lot of construction around me, which I don't mind actually. I like the sound sometimes. So I don't know. I guess I'm getting used to it. Oak. So oak could be relevant. You could be seeing like oak a lot right now. Let's go ahead and see. Someone could be really interested in someone as well. Doer, the oak has long been revered, even worshipped for powerful strength and protective magic. Its solemn, responsible nature intertwines with its playfulness. In this way, its leaves catch the wind and its acorn caps serve as fairy teacups or hats, and so it provides a profound boost of creativity, wealth, longevity, and luck. Catching a falling oak leaf before it hits the ground ensures good health for a year. It's harder to do than you might think, and carrying an acorn in your pocket offers you protection and fertile imagination. So maybe you're closing certain cycles out. Capricorn energy could be here. You could have Capricorn placements. Saturn in Pisces is making a square, I believe, to Gemini placements right now, and Uranus in Gemini. Time. And that one's about like the Knights of Yore and the Crusades time. Interesting. We might have to read that one. And also just time in general and Crocus. So there is some kind of new beginning here. Wow, it showed me Crocus right away too. Maybe you're excited for some new beginning. Let's see. Knights riding off to the Crusades would receive scars embroidered with time to keep them safe. Like roses, it also attracts fairies, for it said they love to dance among the leaves and blossoms. Time is friendly, gentle. I actually love time tea, inviting strength and courage as well as good health and simple pleasures. When you think about the idea of seeing fairies, what does that mean to you? For some, it might mean genuinely casting your eyes upon the fae. For others, it may be becoming more aware of the unknown and unseen powers of this world, embracing the natural magic that is a part of daily life. Given the stresses of the everyday, sometimes magic can be just as difficult to see as winged creatures or elven folk. So it's really important that you connect with your spirit team ground. When you've begun to feel blinded to forest magic, call upon time, carry it with you like the Knights of Yore. It's just a very nice herb, actually, like in a tea form. So 14 could be also relevant. This could be about 2 different relationships, but let's get into some tarot. Yeah, you could feel like you're a little bit like on edge or like antsy or dissipation or something like that, or you're moving away from something that brought a lot of conflict. Could be tell me more. Maybe this is something that has been keeping you stuck in a state of like a lack of balance. This could be in love or Gemini energy. You're making a judgment call on something to see something clearly. Maybe you were really confused about what to do. On who you hang out with. Okay, who you talk to, who you don't. Interesting. You could be manifesting something as well in the future. Interesting. Wow, some Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, Queen of Pentacles. I'm not sure which one goes where. I feel like this goes like this. So yeah, in divine timing, your manifestation is coming to pass. Something about becoming less defensive could also be helpful to your manifestations. Interesting. Justice. Wow, Libra, balancing the karmic scales of justice and Four of Wands, so stability. I think we started your reading with the Four of Wands, or maybe I was just getting the energy of like the Four of Wands. Okay, but you will have stability with the Sun as well, like a lot of happiness and clarity. So let's get you juicy messages for Gemini. Something about peanuts could be relevant. If you're being paid peanuts, I don't know. Are you trying to lure somebody to you or something, Gemini? Gemini people in placements from their spirit team, please. Maybe something about your home or family life when you're growing up was a bit chaotic, or something about like it was constantly flip-flopping. Okay, let's see. It says jealous weird friend. So this could be somebody in the past that you're seeing clearly. It's like some illusionary person. I mean, we definitely see moving away from something that was keeping you stuck in imbalance in the past. Could have been like detaching from people's fights or something like that. It could be a love situation. They don't want to accept that you've grown. Interesting. Don't scare yourself out of it. They were planning something, that's for sure. They love to gaslight, not wasting time with what didn't work, manifesting and attracting with clarity. Yeah, we do have the Sun, Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician in the future. Not wasting time with what didn't work, manifesting and attracting with clarity and happiness. I love that. So following your joy, it says, just got to keep rolling. That's great. Wow. So, let's continue with some extra messages. Gemini. Do you have any messages from the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians, and guides? You could be going on a road trip or something about a trip, maybe. Make a wish. Okay. Awakened. Wow. And individuality, flow, rest. Interesting. Explore. Alrighty. Gemini, people in placements, advice from your spirit team, Angel Michael, and guardians, and guides. Journey. That's crazy. So, thank you. So in the past, you could have been engaging in self-sabotage, though you might not have been consciously aware of it. Self-sabotage could manifest in hanging on to someone longer than necessary. Self-sabotage can also manifest in behaviors like indulgence, judgment, procrastination, fear, false humility, or feelings of shame or guilt. Yeah, you have power when you're connected to heaven and God, right? When you're in alignment with yourself and your soul. Every time you engage in these behaviors, you step further away from who you're truly meant to be. If you find yourself in similar circumstances repeatedly, it's because you're choosing to ignore lessons that have to be learned. So there could be something about following your joy and clarity and happiness and only doing in every single present moment what brings you that connection with yourself. Trust in great spirit and accept what needs to be let go. Otherwise, the way could become so great you can no longer move along the journey at all. Wow. This could be a home, family situation, maybe. Candle magic is here, okay? So you could be like using candle magic to help you manifest with the Sun, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's go ahead and read it. Number 9, Sagittarius. This could be about like expanding your beliefs as well, or travel, or exploration, or expansion, luck, abundance, learning, protection. It says intentions and prayer. 14 could be relevant. There are a few spells that are complete without a candle or 2 or 10. Candles make the setting of a spell more magical and also play an essential role. Candles carry intentions out into the universe. They pull in words and prayers along their spines and send them out through the tips of the flame. Aside from carrying intentions, candles call in good spirits and nature's helpers. That's why, like, if you're doing ancestral veneration and you have like a deity, you can place a candle, right? Or you do that in church too, who are drawn to the light of the flame. These spirits protect us as well as hold our intentions, making spells all the more magical, effective, and special. When you're holding candle magic, know your intentions and prayers have been received. They know you're in need of support and are working hard behind the scenes to bring your prayers to life. You don't need to worry about intentions, how your intentions will manifest when the time is right. So this could be about timing here too. Interesting. Let's get you last juicy messages, Gemini. Heard course correction, so there could be like things that are still like being like you can't kind of like instantly go from having like a one house on a plot when a plot with on a plot of land to like what you want to create overnight. Like there's going to take some construction. There's going to take some time. It's like shifting. Like you have to tear down the old. You got to remove it. Then when you're done that, you do the whole thing. So you could be like building a more solid foundation. This could be like emotionally or in your family as well. Set firm, healthy boundaries. Yeah, with the past, definitely. Never wanting people to change, just align with better, right? Exactly. You create your reality, right? So if something's not in alignment with you, it's just not meant to be there, I guess. They don't want to accept you've grown, right? Okay. So continue to listen to your frequency. You inspire others. Also, but mom issues, yeah. Maybe somebody feels like they could live through you, or that like they could use your energy, or they could hold you back, or something. I don't know. Always be careful of the devil's schemes, right? This could be to keep you stagnant, to keep you stuck, to keep you under fear, under control. It says stand your guard or ground on temptation/distractions. Especially if you're like with the sun, this is like really honing in on what you want, right, with clarity. And then the Wheel of Fortune is like moving with divine timing at the same time. With the magician here, this is about like setting intentions, manifesting. We do have the new moon coming up, right? I think it's a Libra new moon. Wow, yeah. So do not extend your energy to those, and that could be really important this time, actually, I want to say, just because I just realized that Venus is not only moving into Libra, but so that'll be nice with the new moon. So that'll be great. But beyond that, Virgo and all these planets and placements in Virgo, we've kind of been wrapping up like it's been conjunct the South Node, which is like the past lives kind of stuff. So we're really like wrapping up a lot, it seems. Anyways, do not extend your energy to those who don't deserve it. They'll mug you. Yeah, so this is about those boundaries. Anyways, I'm going to end it there. Spider in the reverse. So are you overthrowing somebody? Interesting. We'll just check it out. One last quick message. Overthrowing their power in your life, or a coup de, what do they call, just a coup? Yeah, there are gifts that you have left untapped. Okay, each person has many gifts. Some are small, others are enormous that can change the world. We all have some of all or both. You have many gifts waiting to be explored, especially creative. Creativity doesn't have to mean painting or sculpture. There's several ways to be creative. And you're being called to discover these now. Trust yourself and follow the signs. So discovering creative talents. You could be working with your spirit team, asking them literally. Yeah, this could be about some kind of travel or being guided to different places in the world as well, or learning or expanding your knowledge base. Maybe you're being called to learn about certain things or beliefs or religions or locations, locales. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for being here. A lot of Sag energy, maybe something about Christmas or something that could be relevant too. But there's a lot of letting go as well. So especially if things that were not balanced for you. So, all right, good luck. Take care.